come. Assassins! It has been one day over a week. I failed to fulfill my end of the bargain. This is coming out Wednesday night. But as you can see, I'm in a bit of a different setting, scenario than last we met. I'm actually in Hollywood right now. Setting up, well, I was earlier today, for the Video Game Awards. So yeah, that's exciting. I think I hit on this last week. The nominees for the best VR game they're a poor representation of everything that VR has to offer, I'll just put it that way. And if the VGAs are as big as I think they are, I don't think it'll be a good sign for VR. I mean, Job Simulator, which is a VR game, is really fun, but as a gamer, if I didn't work for Oculus, I would never play it. Why would I play a game called Job Simulator? But yeah, so that's one of the nominees, and the others are not very good as well. One I'm not familiar with, so it may blow everything out of the water and be a great representation of VR. But at the same time, it takes being inside of VR to understand what it has to offer and for it to really hit you that VR is real, it's coming, this is what it's worth. So most all of those games would probably blow people's minds, but if they haven't tried it, it's just going to look like worse than AAA game graphic, weird thing that I don't understand. So we'll see. I'm going to try and insert myself into the audience and gauge the crowd and execute anybody who disagrees with VR. That's not true. I won't do that, can't do that. Do my best to convince them otherwise. Anyway, so in Hollywood right now, the topic that I just got done, which is why I'm breathing heavily, just got done exercising in this, have any of you guys stayed or heard about the Hollywood Roosevelt? I booked it online, didn't do any research because it's sort of a last minute trip, or I got the details very last minute. This place is freaking amazing. It's a good thing it's on the company dollar. I don't know how expensive it is, but it kind of blew my mind. Anyway, the topic that I wanted oh yeah, by the way, the Battlefield, I'll get through the updates. The Battlefield VGFP is out. I am pretty proud of it. It's one of my favorite ones, probably. Though I'm not a huge fan of Battlefield overall. The routine's great. I think that I did a good job of sort of theming it around Battlefield and just pure random cheesiness like normal. I won't disappoint you with lack of really dumb comedy. But so that is up. Going to do my best. Everybody's been busy with multiple different things, but I'm going to do my best to record the next D&D session and post that with sort of updated quality. And I started DMing for my coworkers at work. If it were up to me, I would clone myself millions of times. I mean, yeah, millions of times, and I would want to have every single human on the planet. I would like to DM for them. So many people that I run into, I'm like, have you played D&D? And they're like, no, I haven't. What? And I'm like, oh my god, you have to play it. And then after that, they don't even want to speak to me. But hopefully I got them in the mood to play some D&D. Not only would I be the million Magnus DMs out there, but I would also try and navigate my million selves to everybody that is a bad human being, and I would just use them as sort of like sacrificial, like, take him out! Just be an army of Magnuses purging the world of terrible people. Either with conversation, trying to convince them to forego their ways of the past. And if that failed, it would be to purge them. Yeah, so that's what I've been up to. The No Man's Sky rant view is doing really well. I haven't had a time to advertise it anywhere other than YouTube, and it's already at like 5,000 views. So that was a good surprise. But almost immediately after I released the No Man's Sky rant view, or 59 Reasons Not to Play No Man's Sky, they released an update called the Foundation Update. It's like the first of things to come. Spitting my sweat everywhere. And it looks really, really awesome. Honestly, they didn't address anything that was addressed in my rant view. So that's good news for me, bad news for them, but it does make me want to kind of go back and play No Man's Sky. So it was great catching up. I actually have work to do, although that says Spotify. I know, and I need something to listen to while I'm working out. I am, again, going to work to release routines. I'm flying to New York next week, so might not get a lot done, but I'll still try and get something out there. And be sure to follow me on Instagram, where I update it more than YouTube, just because it's easier, at magnusbeasticus. And also, we have a Facebook where I post everything from Instagram and YouTube, and anything miscellaneous. Still not tended to as much as I should be tending to it, but it's got most of the information on there. So, thank you for joining me in my humble, temporary, better than I thought it was abode. And never stop playing video games. I'm not finished with you yet. I've still got one beef with this hotel room. The only beef. It doesn't make sense to me. Look at this. Look at this. Can you read it? It says $16 for a single I mean, I'm not going to drink any of these. I have no interest. But $16 for a single cocktail. There are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cocktails. Or $100 for the entire box set. Now, let's do some simple math with me. 16 times 6. 96. You're paying $4 more. Or is that for the box? Is this a nice box? Does it close when it doesn't even close automatically. It's kind of... Get over there! I guess it's kind of alchemisty, but... It's math, people! Sorry, okay. Magnus signing...